a 10-pound baby. So they had problems getting me out since I was so big. So they decided to pull my arm.
Apparently they got the head out, but then they couldn't get the shoulders.
And they like tore all the nerves and told my parents that I was never going to be able to use it.
I mean, it does happen it sounds like, you know, during childbirth, where if they have to do that, you know, it can cause damage. That's where the Erb's palsy comes from.
It's like a nerve defect. It's when the nerves are strained or pulled, and it can either paralyze your arm or it can make your arm very weak, which mine was paralyzed.
And unfortunately, if you don't know about it, you know, if you don't do something shortly after the child is born, you know, that may not ever heal, so it may get worse, and then they lose the ability to use that arm like a normal arm.
Immediately when we got home, we called a neurologist, and we took her to a neurologist, and that's when the neurologist gave us the full update and said, this is a form of Erb's palsy. She's going to have treatment. If you don't get her treatment, the arm may not work.
You know, working with the shoulder, getting the range of motion, slowly working on strength as Taylor, you know, was growing up, you know, in that first year of her life.
The neurologist is the one that acknowledged that there may be some potential for problems of not being able to do certain activities. And then as months went by, they said, just get used to the idea she might not be able to do sports-related things, but she probably will have some sort of use with the arm.
I did a lot of physical therapy, and now this is actually my good shoulder.
And you could tell early on, the physical therapy she had clearly was what made the difference for her.
I feel like I don't need to worry, but it is a cool story to tell when people ask about that, and I can say, I was never supposed to do sports, and now look at, I'm at a D1 school.
That's the message for everybody is, don't just sit back and let things happen. Be active, be involved, you know, do something to help your children reach the heights that they want to reach, which I think is the true message.